Leo. Hello, Leo. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Leo and what does Leo need to know. Ooh, okay. So the most important thing that you need to know so far is that you've got a new opportunity coming your way. This is priceless. This is valuable. It's about using your time wisely, but there's a path towards prosperity and abundance. It's yours if you want it. Okay. So you're planting the seeds of a new beginning, a new lifestyle. Something in your life is growing and changing in a very positive way. Let's find out a little bit more about this opportunity. This is a gift. This is a gift from the universe. This could be a new job. It could be a new source of income. It's, okay, let's see. Very powerful, very stable, very secure. This is like getting out of debt. This is like personal power, sovereignty, autonomy, authority. This is like you are gaining a new level of authority in your life, or ownership, personal property, buying something that's very expensive or a very big deal. It's like buying a house, or this is an authority figure. The emperor is a powerful leader and someone who takes control. So you are taking control of this asset. You are taking control of this opportunity. You're seizing this. If you've got Aries in your chart, I would watch the recent Aries reading. It was entitled something like Carpe Diem was in the title, seize the day, because I'm getting a similar vibe here. So this is powerful, and it's also very practical. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's really highlighting the practicality, the planning, the relentless pursuit of your dream, whatever this is. So you've got the seed, and you've got the soil, and you've got the energy and the follow-up and the follow-through. There's a plan here. This plan could be 1 year, 2 years, starting now. But you're reaching a new level of authority or power, personal autonomy, personal authority and power in your life, where you own this. This belongs to you. You're taking control of this asset. I keep hearing asset management, something like that. And it's about your daily routine. It's about what you do each day, each week, every month, and how it adds up. This is like saving a little bit of money every day, every week, putting away a little bit of money to build up your finances. This is personal commitment, dedication, discipline. This is tending to your seeds, planting the seed and then tending to it, watering it, making sure the garden is getting enough sunlight, making sure that there's no weeds, weeding the garden, tilling the soil. And it's I keep hearing like this could actually be kind of boring, okay? The daily grind, the day-to-day routine for some people may seem boring, but it's super effective. This routine, this schedule that you're getting into. And I feel like you are creating your own schedule. You may be self-employed. You are becoming your own boss. You may be owning your own business, owning property. Oh my God. I was feeling King of Pentacles. I looked at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups. You may be sharing this with someone else. You may be collaborating or working together or experimenting. Okay. I wasn't sure about that, but what was I trying to say? You are celebrating some kind of victory and success, or you will be in the future when this comes through. You could be the Queen of Wands. Okay. There is someone here celebrating this. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Emperor. So we've got the masculine and the feminine. And we had the 3 of Cups. So you see what I'm trying to say. There's an important relationship that is going to benefit from this long-term financial security. Either that, or you're just feeling really, really good within yourself. But I do feel like there's like a soulmate, soul family type connection. And when you succeed and you benefit from this hard work that you're doing, you're also sharing the love. There's something about sharing this love, this success, this celebration with the people who are closest to you, who are very important to you. Because you're sharing the wealth, you're spreading it around. Because I guess it's about you being the leader and taking charge and being very serious about this goal and really putting in the effort every day, building this up, whatever this is that you're gaining so much wealth and abundance. It's something new. I just saw the Fool card. It's definitely a new beginning. It's something that's got a lot of potential. You don't really know exactly how it's going to turn out. You don't really know when exactly this will come to fruition, but I feel like you have a pretty good idea of the plan and of the natural cycles and rhythms of the universe, of the planting season, so to speak. You know, there's planting and then there's harvest. There's seasons. I'm getting that song. What's that song? Or it might even come from Ecclesiastes, where it's everything, to everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, a time for planting, a time for harvest. I don't really know the words, but you know that song? Anyway, let's keep going. All right, so there's a 5 of Cups here. The 5 of Cups talks about disappointment, unmet needs, things that did not live up to your standards, unmet expectations. There's been something that has not been personally fulfilling to you that I feel like you're letting this go. This has been causing delays. Okay, someone has been really depressed or unhappy with a situation in their life, and this has been holding you back. The grieving and the focus on the negative, the focusing on what didn't work. You're being told to kind of let that go because this is causing you more conflict than it's worth. Focusing on the losses, because success is non-linear. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. And you don't want to get too overly focused on the down at the expense of the future success, because you may have experienced some failure, and I'm sure that must have taught you some valuable lessons. But for every successful person, if you were to ask them and sit them down and ask them, you know, how did you become successful? It's not that they never fail, it's just that they keep getting back up. So whatever setback, whatever challenge, it's an opportunity to learn and to grow. So don't let this stop you. I feel like there's been some roadblocks, there's been some friction, maybe even creative tension and disagreement with others that you've got to work with. It doesn't necessarily have to be the end of the road, but I do see that this is the end of a stuck or stagnant situation that's been holding you back. It's about the way that you feel. It's about the way that you interact with others. You've kind of got to let something go or come to a place of acceptance. Because maybe something in the past did not work out the way that you wanted it to, the way that you expected it to. Maybe your expectations were not quite realistic. We can look at it that way, maybe. It didn't pan out. That's okay. You've got something new coming in. So don't focus too much on the negative at the expense of the positive, because not all is lost. You still have time. You still have energy. You still have life force flowing through you, and you still have so much power, and you can direct that power. So I feel like you have a lot of opposition right now. There may be people around you who disagree with you, who don't like what you're doing, who are kind of getting in the way. There may be haters or competition, but I see you pushing through it. I see you pushing through it, and you have the upper hand, you have the upper ground, the high ground. Keep that high ground. Don't let this drag you into feeling bad, or, you know, if you do feel bad, that's okay. You can spend a moment, of course, processing your emotions. We're not out here trying to repress or deny how we feel. That's not what we do here. If we're in despair, we take a moment, we give ourselves that space for grieving, for acceptance, for love, because ultimately to give yourself that space is to give yourself time and grace and love. Self-care requires sometimes that we take a pause and acknowledge our emotions and what we've lost, and what we feel about that is so important to who we are. So of course, but don't let it stop you. It may just slow you down a little bit. So this has been slowing you down, this opposition, these unmet needs, unmet expectations. This is your sign that you're meant to proceed with the new opportunity. If it didn't work out, that's okay. It's okay. You can just accept it. Just say it's okay. You know what? Okay. I tried this. It didn't work the way that I wanted it to. That's okay. I've learned so much about what does not work, and now I can apply that intelligence in a very thoughtful, mindful, conscious way to co-create with the universe what does work. Let's get a little bit more. Exactly. Look at the Magician and the 10 of Pentacles that just popped out. What's with the Magician? 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Justice. This is what you are meant. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands again with this 10 of Pentacles. It's like self-made. You are meant to be happy. There is such an uplifting, elevated, supportive relationship here that is reciprocal. I feel like balance is being restored to you. Something, like we were saying, may have been disappointing. Okay, maybe you needed to take some time to work your way through that, to overcome that challenge, to work through the opposition, to work through the grief, to come to a place of acceptance. And eventually you do that. You did that, or you're about to. And when you do, and you take action on this new opportunity, look at this outcome. How beautiful, uplifting. You are overcoming a challenge. You did it. This is like your victory lap. This is your good karma. This is you getting what you deserve, what you really deserve. Success, victory, recognition, manifesting abundance and prosperity, financially and emotionally and spiritually. And this makes you feel so good about yourself. And by the way, you are very attractive. In this, yeah, this is like boss babe, boss man, whatever you are. You know, like this is big boss energy. And yeah, so, you know, there are always going to be people who criticize and who don't understand and maybe even demonize. And yeah, it's just, you don't really need to participate in that. You don't need to let them drag you down into their level. Like, you might have to guard against it. You may have to, you know, push through a little bit of it. But I also see that you're not going to have to deal with those people forever. Those obstacles are not going to stop you. They are not permanent. It's just another lesson along the way. It's just another life experience along the way that teaches you things that you have the power to overcome it. And I feel like maybe that's the most important thing, is that it shows you who you are. This is about self-actualizing as much as it is about anything else. Being more of yourself than you've ever been before. A deeper, stronger version of yourself. Because you've overcome those challenges, you know what it's like. Now you know what you're capable of. And also, it makes you more compassionate towards others because you really understand. You have this like generous understanding towards others as well. So as you are being uplifted and lifted up, you are also lifting up everyone around you. I'm just seeing you being lifted, and everyone around you is also being lifted. You're being called to take a chance. Take action, take a chance. You may have been waiting for the right moment to do this. You're going to, it's sooner rather than later. It's only a matter of time that this opportunity is opening up for you. You are meant to invest in it. I feel like one thing is over, it's ending, and you're walking away from it. That you're no longer meant to be there. It's not satisfying. It's not fulfilling to you. It became a sort of dead end. It may have represented success in the past. Like where you are now may be a dream come true from 5-10 years ago, but now that you've gotten that place, now that you've gotten to that place, you realize it's not the end of the road. You still have more of a journey. You still have a whole life ahead of you. You've gotten to a certain place and it may have represented success at some point, but there's no more room for growth there for you. It's more like I'm getting like a springboard. It's like giving you a platform or a space where you can plan for whatever comes next. You may be leaving a job or leaving a living space. There's something that is ending so that something new can begin. Like, yeah, for some of you, something comes to a completion. I feel like you've got a very level-headed approach to this very grounded, practical plan of yours. And I see it being super successful. And you will get what you want out of this, for sure. And again, this is a choice. It's a choice to be happy. I was telling Aries the same thing. Happiness is not something that we have. It's something that we do. Happiness is a choice. Choose life. Choose happiness. You may be in the dark, but choose the light. Always choose love. That sort of thing. I feel like Quincy Jones said the same thing. R.I.P. Quincy Jones just passed away, I think yesterday or today or something. I just heard of it on the radio this morning. Quincy Jones, famous producer, Thriller, etc. Frank Sinatra. He was the producer behind so many amazing, iconic songs. And anyway, I feel like there was a quote from him, and I'm not gonna get it right, I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said, always choose love, basically. And I'm seeing that here with the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. It's like, what do you love? Choose to follow that passion. You're a fire sign, Leo. You are like the quintessential fire sign. You are passion embodied. You are meant to follow your passions. What sparks your fire? What gets you lit up? What lights you up? What makes you feel alive in that way? You are ruled by the sun. You are creativity. That's you. 5th house. Okay, so what makes you feel alive? What makes you feel like you are following your passion? That's something to take into consideration here, because that is showing you the way that you're meant to go. So I see you pulling something off. I see you getting what you want, pulling it off. Okay, what is this? This 4 of Swords. Bringing us back to that Libra, that idea of Libra. Something about balance, the 6 of Pentacles as well. Something about a win-win. It's fair, it's balanced, it's a win-win outcome. It's good for everyone involved. There's a truce here. The truce. Okay, so you may be very, someone's very quiet or peaceful on the surface, but there is a disturbance underneath. That's interesting. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's going into, there's the potential for disturbance, but I feel like you're going to avoid it because, yeah, okay, there's a sense of clarity. You may have needed to rest, relax, recover, prepare yourself, get some sleep. There's a need for clarity in your decision making the right choice about this new idea, new opportunity. Is brilliant. It's so intelligent. You're making the right choice. Let me shuffle because I feel a mixed message coming through. That inner peace. You're making a decision that perhaps you've been putting off for a while, but you're being told that you're actually in a really good place right now within yourself, that very level-headed, yeah, that internal peace and balance and clarity that it gives you. It's helping you to see the way forward and maybe to make some choices that you've been putting off or you weren't sure what to do. Yeah, there's the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Wands keeps coming. I feel like not everyone agrees with you. Some people are not going to like what you say or do. And I mean, that's tough, but whatever you're doing, it's changing things for the better, and you're co-creating with the universe in a very intentional, mindful way. It's only a matter of time before you complete this project that you're working on. Okay, this conflict, you're not going to stay there. You're going towards something new, emotional renewal. I feel like there's a problem that's being solved. There's a question that's being answered. Something is ending, and you're not going to stick around and dwell on it. I feel like you're discovering a new way of life, or you're discovering a new passion, something. There's a lot of interference, something that you really love, something that you really want, that you are interested in. You want to learn more about it. The more you do it, the better you get at it. You're really working on figuring it out, getting clear, getting the way forward, moving forward on this plan, future planning, and figuring out how to get there from here. And you're going in the right direction. You're being guided. I feel like there's an argument or something incoming, and you're going to be able to figure it out and work through it. It doesn't feel good. No, and you really don't want to participate in any kind of distraction or self-destructive. Yeah, there's this self-destructive, futile, disappointing sort of argument or argumentative person around you. And you're meant to let that go in order to go in the direction of something new. And I feel like you already know this. I feel like it's better not to say anything at all. It's almost better to just stay silent. Like, don't let this person drag you into a fruitless conflict that is really just going to be more trouble than it's worth. Even if you were to win this argument or this fight, whatever this is, it would be at such a great personal cost to yourself that wouldn't even be worth it. It's a net negative. Yeah, so I don't know. It's your choice what you do. I feel like you're being encouraged to choose to focus on the future. Focus on your new plan, focus on your vision for the future, and how to get there from here. Visualizing your success and just staying like laser focused on the intended outcome. And don't get sucked into any arguments. I feel like I say this to you often. Do I say this to you like every reading? Don't get sucked into any of these arguments. And if you know, then you know. This is self-destructive. It's no good for you. It's not worth it. Focus on staying very laser focused on your plan for the future. That thing that sparks your joy, that sparks your passion. Because anything else, especially if it doesn't feel good, if it feels bad and it makes you feel bad, this is just taking you off of your true path. This is showing you where you're not supposed to be anymore. So if it's disappointing and it hurts, you can say, okay, this is not working. I accept that this is not working. I understand that it has maybe failed, and that's okay. I've learned so much. With love and gratitude, I release this connection. I release these circumstances, and I embrace the new beginning. And I go where I'm called, and I do what is mine to do, and I don't waste my time doing what's not meant for me, right? That's the attitude. That's the right idea, I think. No longer wasting time in pointless arguments or self-destructive behaviors or mindset, but I just feel like there's a tendency to want to try to fix something or to control it. It's not going the way you want it to, so you want to force it or change it or make it into what you want it to be, and that's not going to happen. You're being told it's not going to happen. You cannot control this. It's outside of your control. It's out of your hands. So the best thing that you can do actually is nothing, and that's okay. And it may feel a little bit powerless or disempowering or demoralizing at first, But then you can realize there's actually great power in going with the flow, in being like the water. How is water powerful? Think about it. It is. In the sense that even in the sense that it takes on the shape and form of whatever vessel that it's in. I'm also getting another message that says, this is different. It says, be the soul of the place wherever you are. Wherever you are, be the soul of that place. You are the soul of that place. So act like it or something. You are the spirit. Be the spirit of that place. Interesting. I wonder how that would resonate for different people, because I'm sure it could be taken in different ways. So let's see. Yeah, you are reaching a new level of personal development, especially when it comes to your spirituality and your psychic intuition. It is telling you, and you've got to listen to it. If something feels bad, if you have a gut feeling that says no, absolutely listen to that. No way should you be doing anything at all if your heart, soul, gut feeling, your literal stomach, your actual chest is telling you not to do it. Okay. Because there's something new, and your heart knows the direction, your stomach knows, your body knows, maybe even better than the mind sometimes. Because I feel like in your head, in your mind, you may come up with 1,000 different reasons why this is not good or this is not going to work. Even if it feels good, you're like, well, life is more than just feeling good. Sometimes you have to do things that you don't really want to do, that are uncomfortable or not fun because you're supposed to. And it's like, yes, that's true. But it's also true that you are here to serve your soul's purpose on earth. And if you never do the things that feel good and you don't pursue your passions, you are not doing what you're supposed to do. Who are you not to pursue your passions? There are important things that you're supposed to do. This points you in the direction of what you're supposed to do here, what you're meant to do. This is bringing you to your prosperity and your peace, your emotional fulfillment, that elevated, supportive relationship, that victory, that success, that elevation that also elevates everyone around you when you step into that leadership role. And it is leading you to long-term financial stability as well. But it's about you actualizing, okay? Being yourself. Your whole self, not abdicating and, denying or sacrificing yourself all day, every day, all the time. For what? Sometimes, okay, yeah, sure, sometimes, but there's a time and a place. And I'm just thinking in this reading, you're being called to act on your passions because it's leading you to a place of victory, success, elevation, emotional satisfaction, financial stability, and like good karma and doing what you're supposed to do. There's also this idea of the natural laws of cause and effect. You attract what you are, not necessarily what you want, but what you are. Like your mind doesn't see it, that 8 of Swords in the middle there, but you're going to see it soon. Some kind of confusion is being cleared up. There may have been a lack of communication or a miscommunication. That problem is being solved here. Someone is expressing how they feel. And, all right, yeah. So there's a psychic intuition here. There's following that feeling in a new direction, an increase of psychic connectedness. Like the more that you practice, the more you'll be able to do it, the better you get at it. Sitting quietly, quieting the mind. Quiet the mind, put the thoughts aside for a minute and just listen to what your body's trying to say, because there's something going on in the subconscious that requires attention. It's also something that's you're actively waiting for something to be revealed to you. You're waiting for something to come in. Yeah, there's this communication coming in. I feel like some kind of, you're working on it. You're working on a greater sense of clarity here. All right, here's that temperance. Healing, patience, divine timing, moderation. Everything in its own time, in its own place. A place for everything and everything in its place. This is like we were talking about before, consciously creating in alignment with the universe, kind of going back to the drawing board, doing the work, following through. I also see like perfection or perfectionism or perfecting the great work. Can we just get one more, please, to talk about this temperance real quick? What's the temperance? This could be someone with Sagittarius in their chart. I've also got Libra. And yeah, we're walking away. Walking away towards what? Oh, there's the King of Wands. So now we have a king and queen. So we have this partnership here. Okay, the Ace of Wands and the Sun. All right, it's basically reiterating pretty much what we were already saying, but in a very obvious way. You are putting yourself on this path in alignment with your true values and who you really are, your passions, your creativity, what really gets you moving. All right, and you're accepting and receiving this new opportunity, and you've got the energy and the vision to follow through. You're putting down some burdens here. You're leaving something behind, and you're going in this direction of liberation. This is like liberating your life force energy from a drudgery, a sort of dead end, stagnant space where there's no growth available to you. Kind of throwing that off of yourself and giving yourself permission to pursue your happiness, to pursue your dreams, to pursue your life's goals. Regardless, like, you're choosing happiness. You're not choosing to live in fear. You're not letting the fear or the opposition or the haters or the critics stop you from pursuing your goals, your dreams, your happiness. There's a relationship here. We've seen it before. We were talking about it a little bit before. The King and Queen of Wands are both here. The Sun is here. The Ace of Wands is here. There is a magnetic attraction between these two people that is undeniable. They can't resist each other. They're both very attractive people who are very attracted to each other, and they fit together really very well. I feel like this is a liberated relationship of two people who are very comfortable with each other, and there's no... There in the Sun card with this setup here, there's no weird like power struggle. It's a supportive, mutually beneficial relationship. And there's no like ego struggle for dominance. It's actually lighthearted and playful. And there's just a much better understanding than that. I feel like these two have a really great chemistry, but they also have a really great rapport. They really understand each other. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, they want the same things. Someone's expressing how they feel in a very open, honest way, which may not have been the case in the past. Perhaps as you become more comfortable, this gets deeper. So I feel like you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing in order to recognize and receive this opportunity and to take action on it when it's time. Like, you'll know when it's time. I also feel like someone is working their way up to it and saving their money, becoming really successful at some kind of career or job that's going to help to finance this move or this change that you're making. You're going to really enjoy this. What you're going towards is joy. And this is like the spark of life. You may even have a child together or a family or a blended family. Maybe, maybe not, but it's there for those of you who are looking for that. There is just an innocence and a playfulness and a joy and just really getting along, and like, it doesn't mean there's never going to be any conflict ever. It just means that you get along really well. That's what I'm seeing. So there's the moon at the bottom here, and there's the devil. It's like, someone's been depressed and unwell, and I see that's being cleared up as well. That's, yeah, whatever painful ending that someone's been going through, I see this changing for the better as the two of you communicate your emotions and your feelings and your love for each other. I'm hearing like learning how to love again, or I want to learn how to love you. How do I show you how I feel? How do I show you what you mean to me? How do I show you what I mean when I say that I love you? This is exciting. Get excited. Get happy. Let yourself be happy about this. This is really good. You're going to feel a lot better when you pursue this new opportunity. What makes you happy? This is all about the pursuit of happiness and being very successful and coming together with this person, this partner, this lover. It's like, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to live. This is who you want to be with. I just got the word heroic. Okay, let's get you some oracles. First of all, I want to talk to Hecate, the goddess Hecate. Let's see what she has to say for us today. What does Hecate have to say about this to Leo? What does Leo need to know? Okay, this is 2. We've got sacredness and independence. Sacred independence. Yeah, okay, that's giving like the high priestess. Emotional independence and self-sufficiency, guarding that psychic independence. I've also got loyalty at the bottom of the deck. Oh, number 39 and number 49. Let's read for both. Why not? Both of them came out. So we'll read for sacredness first. Number 49. Artemis. Oh, wait. Artemis is independence. That's number 49. Number 39 is sacredness. The temple at Lagina. How do you evoke the sacred in the real world to honor the goddess? Your body is a living, breathing temple to Hecate, and how you treat it and look after it will reflect how you feel on multiple levels. How we treat our bodies will start to help us recognize how we can bring the sacred into our everyday being. Stand in the sacred temple of Hecate and worship. Okay, so this is someone who's taking care of their health. Yeah, there may have been a recovery or healing. It may literally be your body. You're taking good care of your body. This is something that Hecate wanted to tell you about, that you're doing a great job taking care of your body. Keep going. That sort of thing. Your body is sacred. Look after it. How you treat your body will reflect how you feel on multiple levels. It reflects your self-esteem. It reflects your actual physical sensation of being in your body. How does it feel to be in your body? Weren't we talking about that? Your body is telling you something. Your body is trying to tell you Listen to what your body is saying. It could even be about food. You know, if you eat something and it hurts your stomach, that's your body trying to communicate something to you. That's the only way that it knows how to communicate, is through pain, basically. But it's trying to tell you, I need attention. Is there some part of your body that's asking for special attention? Don't ignore it. Do some yoga or whatever. Maybe see a doctor. I don't know. Obviously, I can't give you medical advice. I'm just your humble YouTube tarot card reader. A tarot card reading is not going to heal you, but it can perhaps point things out to you and show you something and reflect back to you like a mirror, your own intuition, things that you already know, and to help confirm and clarify those things for you. That's what tarot is good for, in my opinion. It can point things out to you. It can point you in the direction. It's for guidance, you know, and also for entertainment, of course. But let's see. Number 49 is Independence, Artemis. Conflated with Hecate, Artemis is the freedom we all crave. Yeah, that's that liberation. You're going in the direction of freedom, creative license, liberty, being free and able to express yourself openly. What makes you happy? What makes you feel alive? Going in that direction. That's what you're doing. And there's something about timing. You'll know it when you see it. You'll know when it's time to go. You'll feel it in your bones. You'll feel it in your body. Anyway, let's read. Independence. Freedom we all crave. She calls you to run barefoot through the woods, dance in the wind, and revel in the moonlight. You need answer to no one. Yes, Leo, you don't have to answer to anybody. That's the High Priestess again. High Priestess doesn't answer to anybody. High Priestess answers only to God, only to Spirit, the universe, the divine, the nameless with 1,000 names. Doesn't even need to give it a name. Doesn't even need to put it into words, the High Priestess. Silence, solitude, stillness, simplicity. That's the priestess. And that's the observer of the mystery, the witness to the miracle of the divine in everything in life. Every blade of grass, every little hair on your head contains the spark of the divine. And when you are centered in your High Priestess energy within yourself, in that soul space, you cannot miss it. You can't not see it. You can't not feel it. And no, you don't answer to anybody. You are your own boss. I see you becoming your own boss. Maybe you own your own business. Maybe, you know, even if you have a hierarchy, you know, that you work within, and maybe there are people above you, and doesn't matter. You know and you understand that you are centered in your own independent power. And there's nobody who can tell you what to do without you giving them permission, without your consent. There is nobody who's above you that you didn't put there yourself. And that's powerful because that centers you in your own power. That is an empowering thing to realize. But it also means that you have responsibility here for the way that things turn out. But I see you taking responsibility, personal responsibility for this new opportunity, and putting yourself to work, putting this money to work for you in a very powerful way. Investing in the future, investing in this plan, and growing something that's huge and stable. And you're making a really practical choice here that's also making you very, very happy. It's like you're finding a practical application of your own personal passions and power. It's like your dreams need a practical plan, and you're doing it. You're finding the practical plan that your dreams need. Anyway, let's see. I love this. You need to answer to no one. You don't answer to anybody. This is your time, your life, your time. This is your time. Do what makes you happy and brings you a sense of freedom, for it is a blessing by the gods. Okay, for it is blessed by the gods. This is what we were saying in the whole reading. Thank you, Goddess Hecate, for reaffirming exactly what we were saying. Let me read it again. Do what makes you happy and brings you a sense of freedom, for it is blessed by the gods. Cast off expectation and conformity, and with laughter fly free, like an arrow shot from her bow. Lighthearted, joy, pleasure, and sharing this with someone that really understands you, that you two are meant to be together, that the two of you can really enjoy this together. You're supportive, you're mutually supportive. It's elevated and it's elevating. And it's also, every time I say that, I see you being lifted up, and then I see all these other people around you, anybody connected with you, also being lifted up. Because when we raise our own vibration, we also raise the vibration of the collective. And anyone who comes into contact with us, ever, even strangers on the street, are going to be elevated, but especially the people who are closest to us. So whatever this is that benefits you is going to benefit everyone around you as well. Because when you are happy and you are enjoying your life and you are in that playful mode, and you are embracing that playfulness that is the essence, I think, of artwork, right? You are creating a work of art. Your life is a work of art. Your life is the great work. You are the architect of your own existence, your own reality. And I feel like your work is in alignment with the, how am I going to say this? The higher power. The higher power, the great architect of the universe, right? You are created so that you can also create, so that you can participate consciously in the act of creation, so that you can add your own take on it. You are the universe creating itself. You are the work of art and also the artist. Your life is a great work of art. Your will is in alignment with the will of the creator. It's like when you, okay, hold on. I'm getting something about the laws of the universe, the law of cause and effect. It's like you don't have to follow the law, but you can't break it. But when you do follow the law, I mean the laws of the universe, you are empowered. When you put your own power in alignment with the higher power, you become more powerful. Not my will be done, but thy will be done, for thy will is my will. Something like that. I feel like that's going to resonate with somebody. I don't know. But it's like, basically, you're putting down certain burdens in your life, expectations of others, things that didn't work out, whatever this is that you're walking away from, and you're going towards doing what makes you happy and brings you a sense of freedom, for it is blessed by the gods. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Whatever this change is, this opportunity coming in, you are being gifted an opportunity from the goddess, from the universe, from spirit, from God, whatever. The creator of the universe, the laws of karma. It's right and good and true that this should be yours. You deserve it. It is in reward and recognition for your merits, for your hard work. You're being rewarded. This is good. And I feel like joy and enjoying yourself in this is the highest form of gratitude. And giving back, you're also being called to give back, because the more you give back, the more that you share, the more you will receive. Okay. Let's get a systems oracle. Is it getting dark in here? I know, it gets so dark in here. It is what it is. I hope you don't hate it. And if you do, that's okay too. Listen to your heart, okay? Let's get a systems oracle for my Leo, please. Systems oracle. This is blessed. You are being blessed. Dynamics. Power dynamics. I feel like this has come out for you before. And there's time. Time came out for Aries as well. Time at the bottom of the deck. You know what? I'm taking it. If you have Aries in your chart anywhere, or you're dealing with an Aries or someone who has Aries, definitely go look at that reading, because there could be a message in it for you. Let's see, because Aries had the time card as well. It's about knowing the value of your time and spending it wisely. But dynamics is also about, okay, let's just read it. Let's just read from the book, because I have not really got this one memorized yet. I just love it so much. The ebb and flow, the trust and expansion, evolution and adaptability. Ooh, being adaptable, being flexible to some of these changes coming in, but not letting it throw you off balance. Like you are being very level-headed or something. You're being very centered within yourself as you pursue this. It's that centeredness within. I feel like that's an essential part of what's opening up this opportunity for you. Okay. The Dynamics card represents the forces of change and transformation that are constantly at work in the universe. It is a powerful reminder that change is a natural part of life, and resistance to change can lead to stagnation and suffering. But here's the exciting part. When you embrace the ebb and flow of existence, when you trust in the process of growth and evolution, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Challenges and obstacles become opportunities for learning and expansion. Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the beginning, right? You're taking this challenge as an opportunity for growth and expansion. You're seeing it very, very clearly. You're so clear right now. You've been healing your body. You've been healing your mind. You've been meditating and peace within yourself. Finding peace within yourself is such an important foundation for moving forward in these decisions that you're about to make, because you're going to do it with clarity. Okay. Trusting the process, open yourself up, challenges and obstacles are opportunities. Your own dynamic nature becomes a source of strength as you adapt and evolve with the circumstances. Dynamics is not just a card, it's a gateway to a more fulfilling life. Yeah, that's what this is. This is a gateway to a more fulfilling life. This Ace of Pentacles opening up for you, it's a gateway you're walking through to a more fulfilling life. Number 49. By the way, 49 here, also number 49 here. 39, number 9, lots of nines. Nines are all about completion. You are so close. You're almost there. All right, let's read. Number 49. Isn't that interesting? 49 has come out twice. Where is it? Okay, number 49 is time. Time is of the essence. Eternal, continuous, reflective, impermanence, and presence. The time card symbolizes the intricate interplay of past, present, and future, encapsulating the continuous flow of moments that define our existence. It encourages you to reflect on your relationship with time, urging you to become more aware of how you utilize this invaluable resource. Often time may seem overwhelming, but this encourages you to constantly achieve more, swiftly and efficiently. Yet it also serves as an insightful mentor, teaching the transient nature of life and the significance of savoring the present. This card invites you to embrace the passage of time, urging you to discover the eternal within the fleeting moments. So, okay, everything's changing. You're in a place where things are changing right now. Things are always changing. It's the nature of the universe to be transient and temporary. Nothing's permanent. There's nothing permanent about anything ever. So when you do come into this joy, this abundance of emotional fulfillment and, financial prosperity and all of this, I think it's important to take a moment to recognize that you are happy, that you've got what you want, and savor it. Live in the moment, savor this moment, because this too shall pass. Just like the negative, disappointing, difficult, challenging moments always pass, it's never permanent. These beautiful, happy, joyful moments are also transient and temporary. And it goes by so fast. It's so short. It's gone in a blink of an eye. So enjoy it while it lasts. Make sure that when you're in the moment and you're getting what you want and you've got what you want, you really take a moment to taste it, savor it, feel it, let it in, recognize it, and be happy. Enjoy it. Enjoy this victory. Enjoy the success. When you come together with your lover, put other things out of your mind. Put the other concerns out of your mind. And really enjoy being in the presence of your lover, of your friend, of your person, of your partner. When you're with your friends, when you're with your children, when you're with the people that you really care about. Be conscious of it. Be aware. Be present. Really be present. Be actively in the moment. on purpose, intentionally, and mindfully. Yeah, because that's how you co-create with the universe, intentionally and mindfully. Because you only really have so much time. And this could be overwhelming, like, oh, I don't have enough. Well, you don't really. Yeah, I know. I mean, you do. You've got plenty of time. I feel like you do. But you also don't want to waste it, because you don't want to be complacent and think, oh, well, I've got plenty of time. I'll get to it later. It's like, well, do you really? I don't know. Life is so short. That's all I'm thinking. Who are you not to enjoy it, right? So this gateway opening up to a more fulfilling life is blessed. And you're meant to follow this and go in the direction of what makes you happy, because there's only so much time that we have in the world, and you don't want to waste it on things that are futile or beneath you or disruptive or destructive to your soul. Don't let anything waste your time. You're not going to let anything waste your time. Don't waste any more of your time, because nobody really knows how much we actually have. You never know, right? So I don't want to scare you or be weird about it or anything. Don't be scared, just be prepared. It's not going to last forever. These opportunities sometimes don't last forever either. You can miss this opportunity if you're not paying attention. That's just true. You could miss the opportunity. I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to seize this moment and you're going to put it to good use, and you are very mature and you're very conscious and aware. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on my channel watching this video. I trust that those who find value in these readings are very mature, very spiritually aware, grounded, centered people who are on the spiritual path, and you've come so far. So you probably already know this. It's just reflecting back to you what you already know, to confirm and clarify what your own intuition is already trying to tell you. That's why you clicked on this video, I'm convinced. Should we get any more oracles? Is it way too dark in here? I have got to do something about the lighting, by the way. I know, I really do. I do. You know what? I got the Lightseers Tarot recently, and I haven't really got it all memorized yet. I've just been using it for like 2 days, but I want to use it as an oracle, because each one of these cards in the book has a nice positive affirmation to go along with it. And I want to get you a positive affirmation from the Lightseers Tarot. We'll read from the book. We'll treat it like it's an oracle, because why not? I just feel like it. Let's just do it. You want an oracle? Let's do it. Lightseers Tarot. We'll use it as an oracle. We'll see what it says. It says the Knight of Wands and the Strength. That's you, Leo. That's the Strength and the Knight of Wands. This is you taking action. I also feel like the Knight of Wands is saying something like, I love life and life loves me. But let's see what the book says about the Knight of Wands and the Strength, which is you, Leo. That's your energy. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, it says, in the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with the infectious feelings of inspiration. This is all about being inspired and enthusiastically going towards taking inspired action with courage and pursuing your dreams in the pursuit of adventure. Yes. Making your passion work for you while whooshing towards success. The pursuit of the imagined, manifesting this fire with the infectious feelings of inspiration. When you are inspired, it also inspires others. Like your story and your passion is also igniting someone else's passion as well. That's what I think. Like you do this for each other. You inspire each other. Okay, and now number 8, Strength. I deliberately bring my compassion and strength forward and use them for good. Courage, calmness, quiet strength, influence, graceful leadership, gifted healer, purity of thought and heart, spiritual matters, compassion, sometimes lust or animal instinct, but all of these are being used for good. Okay, cool. No longer blocked by fear. You're being very brave, embodying your light and shining courageously in the face of danger or uncertainty. great fortitude in your calm heart. Yeah, you're calm, you're centered, you're at peace within yourself. This gentle demeanor will not be mistaken for weakness, sharing your gift of relentless love with the world. Ooh, I love that deck. I can't wait to remember how to use it. Okay, anything else? Yes, I'm gonna get a liminal spaces. Okay, we've got, oh, the Hell Train. You know, we were doing so well. The Hell Train. Choo choo, MNFers. Here it comes. And then we got energy follows intention. Yeah. Protect. Okay, you are protected. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So there may be some kind of inflection point or big sudden changes coming your way. You are protected. Just know that. Energy follows intention. Is there anything else that wanted to come through? I guess there's something. 1111, make a wish. All right, make a wish. Your wishes will be granted. The universe is listening. There's a dimensional shift coming your way. You are being shifted onto another timeline. Energy follows intention. What is this Hell Train? Do you see the Hell Train? 666, choo choo. MNFers, that's what I think. Okay, it's like, here it comes. You could see it coming. You saw this coming. You knew this was going to happen. Let me read from the book, though, because I feel like I don't remember everything. It's probably under H. I'm looking under T, but it's probably under H. Yeah. Too late. This unavoidable confrontation is a long time coming. Toot, toot, bitch. It's here. Okay, I love this deck. It's so funny. So there's something that's been a long time coming, and there may even be a confrontation. We were picking up on that earlier. So there's all these good vibes and good things and nicey nice, but it's also reminding us that there is a confrontational person in your environment. You are protected from this. Also, 1111, it's just make a wish, right? 1111. This right here, synchronicities, signs and synchronicities are showing up for you, showing you that you are on the right path. A portal is opening up. Okay, so there's a portal opening up, and you're being invited to witness this, to make a wish and step through it, basically. Okay, I'm just having such a good time right now. I don't want it to stop. So we're gonna get you an Enigma card from my Enigma deck, just to see if it wants to confirm, clarify, reiterate anything. It says the dragonfly. Yeah, this is all about good luck. Something that's very beautiful and delicate and lucky. The dragonfly is the luckiest card in the Enigma deck. It is one of our favorite totem animals where I'm at, where I live. I love the dragonflies because they eat the mosquitoes in the summer. So whenever the mosquitoes come out, the dragonflies come out, and I call them the cavalry because they come in and they take care of these problems. So this is what I think. It's like the cleanup crew. So yeah, there's a confrontation, but you're also getting a wish granted, and you're protected from harm as you move forward through this portal that's being blessed by the gods. But yeah, this is all about good luck and good fortune. The dragonfly, patterns, repetition, intricacy, something delicate, good luck, and the wings of change. This is the winds of change are blowing through your life. Fragile. Something is, fragile. Harmony. Peace is fragile. Peace and quiet is fragile. How do you take care of the peace and quiet? How you handle conflict says something about yourself, but how you handle peace and prosperity also says something about who you are. Are you happy? Are you grateful? Are you at peace within yourself? Or are you going to get bored because you don't want to sit still or something like that? Anyway, go look at the Aries reading because I said a lot more about that topic in the Aries reading. And we've got deceit. Ooh, the coyote and the datura. Deceit. Number 37. Someone's very tricky. This confrontational person that could be a source of imbalance or frustration or conflict in your environment is very tricky. There's a deceiver. It could be that your own fears are lying to you. Number 37. There are ways that we deceive ourselves, blind spots that we may have. This is all about who can you trust. Beware the charming stranger. Before opening up to someone new, consider what they may have to gain from your trust. Now is a time to trust your instincts. If your gut is telling you that something is not right, heed the warning. Okay, that's what it's trying to say. Sly, cunning, poisonous, ooh, deceitful. But I feel like the real message is just reiterating what we were talking about before. If your body, if your gut, if your literal stomach is telling you something's not right, heed that warning. Remember that. That's important because you need to trust your instincts because this is leading you out of danger. It's protecting you from harm. It's meant to preserve you. It's your preservation instinct. It's telling you something. This is going to help you. Trust your body. Trust what it's saying. Trust your stomach, your gut, your heart, your soul, your head, whatever. Wherever it's telling you, trust it. Listen to your body. Because not only is it protecting you from harm, it's leading you to joy and liberation and prosperity and happiness. So you definitely want to listen to that. And that's what I've got for you today, Leo. I feel like we've done it. We did a little bit of everything. We made it happen. We made it through. What have we got on the clock? It only took us an hour. But we did it. Okay, that's what I've got for you today. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.